All right, you guys. So for this week's call, for our Coach Basics group, I wanted to talk to you guys about Emerald. It's the first step in advancing your business as far as the coach ranks are concerned. And I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into volume and building your team, and how that affects your paycheck. You guys, you three seem to kind of want to run with this. And Mike, congratulations, officially hits Emerald tomorrow. But sometimes people hit it before they even really know what's going on. So I wanted to make sure that you guys understand what Emerald is, what the benefits are, so you know why you're shooting for it. And then, some of that discussion of the benefits of Emerald kind of goes into volume. So then I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into that. So what is Emerald? Emerald is having one coach on your left leg and one coach on your right leg. These do not have to be business builders, people interested in working the business. They can be discount coaches. That's how I got to Emerald. My husband was on my left leg. My mom was on my right leg. Boom, Emerald in 5 days. Not hard, right? So let me tell you a little bit about the difference between signing up customers and coaches, like discount coaches, when you are talking about in terms of your paycheck. When you have a customer place an order from you, anytime somebody orders a challenge pack, you're going to get a commission off of it, whether it's called retail commission, or it's called fast start bonus or whatever it is. You get it on anyone's initial purchase. So, hey there, who is that?
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
I'm just going to keep right on talking because I'm recording. So when you have a customer continuing to order Shakeology from you, you earn retail commission on their orders. So you get about $32 a month every time their Shakeology order ships out, plus 25% to 30% retail commission on anything else they order, workout programs, performance line supplements, anything like that. Now, when somebody becomes a discount coach or a business building coach, whatever, on your team, you don't get commission off of their follow-on orders after that initial challenge pack purchase. They get everything that Beachbody sells is assigned a volume number. So for instance, Shakeology gets 90 points in volume. So every time a coach on your team orders something from you, that volume goes toward your team volume on each leg, either your left leg or your right leg. And this is going to go toward what's called Team Cycle Bonus, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. Now, you might think, well, if I'm not making commission off of it, why would I want to offer somebody the discount coach option? It depends on what your reason is for being here. If you are just trying to make enough money to pay for your Shakeology, and you're not really sure if you're in this for the long haul, retail commission might be a better option for you. But then you're going to have to hustle for those sales if, your 3 customers that you want to have every month drop out and no longer order Shakeology every month. Then you're just going to have to get new customers. If you are in this for the long run, you are going to make far more money off of your team cycle bonus as your team volume starts accruing and you add more coaches to your team than you ever would in retail commission. I promise you, there is no coach in the network that is making thousands and thousands of dollars a week in retail commission, and there are plenty of coaches in the network making that much money off of team cycle bonus every week. So that team cycle bonus is eventually going to become the biggest part of your paycheck. So if you guys are here to make this a business and you're kind of in it for the long haul, that is the way to go. So that's why I tell you guys about that discount coach option. So obviously there is something in it for you because you're growing your team volume when somebody orders as a discount coach, but there's also something in it for them because they're saving money. So you don't need to feel like you're tricking them or anything. There's, you're essentially you're losing a little bit of retail commission, but in the long run, it is in your best interest if you want to be building that team volume. So, so once you get to Emerald, what does that mean? Why do you want to do that? So there are two big things. The first one is the free customer leads that Beachbody will give you. That $16 a month that you pay as your business services fee, that goes toward advertising, infomercials. You might hear commercials on the radio. I've randomly heard Carl Deichler speaking on the radio before about something. But mainly it's those $1 million infomercials that you guys see. And people will pick up the phone and they will call and order something at 11 o'clock at night, 2 in the morning when they can't sleep. And when they do that, they get assigned a coach. You are eligible to receive those free customer leads from the company once you hit Emerald. Now, the reason the company waits until you hit Emerald to make you eligible for those leads is they want to know, are you actually working the business? You know, because this person is told that they're going to be assigned a free coach who's going to help them, who's going to coach them through this program, and that coach is going to reach out to them. Well, if they get assigned to a discount coach, that's not going to happen because that discount coach is going to have no idea that they got a free lead, right? So the company figures that if you're at least in Emerald, you might be checking your online office, you know, you're kind of involved in some very minimal business activities to the point where you would know if you got a free customer lead, so they feel comfortable doling those out. Now, once you get to Diamond, you actually get free coach leads, which is awesome. And now Mike was actually a free coach lead for me. If somebody is looking into this coaching opportunity, but they don't know another Beachbody coach whose team they would like to join, they can just go on to beachbody.com, pay their $40 or order a challenge pack and become a coach. Well, they have to be on somebody's team. So Mike got assigned to my team, which is really awesome. So that's how the customer lead program works. So once you're in Emerald, you're eligible to get those. And, you know, when somebody starts ordering Shakeology month after month, that in and of itself pays for your $16 business fee because you're making $32 off of each bag of Shakeology that one customer lead is ordering. So, you know, I get sometimes 6, 7, 8 customer leads a month. So you can imagine how quickly that would add up. We will talk a little bit more about the customer lead program later this month once you guys start, you know, you're getting to Emerald and you're hitting Success Club and you're eligible to start receiving those leads, how you reach out to them and, you know, start to build that relationship. But so the other big thing about reaching Emerald is your Team Cycle bonus. So I will briefly explain how this works. I don't want to try and confuse everybody, but there's kind of a funny, entertaining video that Michael Neiman has on YouTube. If you want to look it up, just search for Team Cycle Bonus Beachbody on YouTube, and you should be able to find it. He does it like with these little action figures and stuff. It's kind of funny. But so if you look in your Coach Online office, if you are on, if you're on my left leg, so Mike and Patty, you are both on my left leg. Sarah, you are on my right leg, and I believe you're also on Emily's right leg. So Mike and Patty, your strong leg is going to be your left because I'm adding people to my left leg under you. And so that's going to add volume to your left leg without you signing people up. And then your right leg is going to be your weak leg. Sarah, you're going to be the opposite. Your right leg is going to be your strong leg. And then your left leg is going to be your weak leg because Emily is adding coaches to her right leg. I'm adding coaches to my right leg. My coach is adding coaches to her right leg. So all of that is going to start contributing volume to your right leg. So when that happens, you have a left leg, or you have a strong leg and a weak leg. So every time at the end of the business week, Beachbody will look at how much volume you have on each of your legs. Now, for every time, they can deduct 100 points in volume from your weak leg and 200 points in volume from your strong leg, that's considered one cycle. And then they'll keep cycling until they run out of volume to subtract from your weak leg. And that strong leg volume is going to roll over so you don't lose it. So eventually, and we'll talk about strategy later, once you start to build up that weak leg and catch it up a little bit, you'll get to pull some of that leftover volume from your strong leg. So as an emerald, each cycle is $14. As a ruby, it's $16. As a diamond, it's $18. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but once you guys start to build your team of discount coaches and business building coaches, and those business building coaches are going to be adding a substantial amount of volume to each of your legs because they're going to have their own team going. Your team cycle bonus starts to grow very quickly. I want to say that mine got to like $2 or $250 a week, probably within the first 6 months. Now that's 6 months of me being very consistent with the 3 vital behaviors, hitting Success Club 10, running challenge groups, inviting people every day. You know, that's not me just doing it when I feel like it. So, I mean, it's all in how consistent you are with your business activities, but you can build up some pretty good team cycle bonus very fast. Now, $250 a week, that's an extra $1,000 a month. That could change a lot for so many people that you don't even realize. You know, so many families are going to the grocery store every week and wondering if their credit card is going to get declined, or, you know, aren't taking their kids to do fun things because they can't pay for the extra gas. So an extra $1,000 a month is huge to some people. In the grand scheme of Beachbody potential, $250 a week is very small change. I mean, my coach is making about $9,000 a week. There are coaches that are making into the 5 figures every week. The potential for team cycle bonus is really limitless, and it's all in how you mentor your team and keep presenting the opportunity to people, whether it's to be a discount coach or a business building coach. But team cycle bonus is really where you're going to start to see your paychecks grow. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please comment below this video. I'm going to go ahead and post the recording in the Coach Basics group, just so that if you guys want to ask questions about it, it's more, I don't know, I'm more of a visual person, so if we kind of like write out the answers, maybe it might be easier to understand. I can post that video from Michael Neiman's too, because if any of you guys are visual learners, it might be easier to see what he's doing with his little action figures. But I just kind of wanted to explain those 2 big things to you guys, so you know the 2 huge benefits of getting yourself to Emerald. And that's why we really try to help you guys do that as soon as possible after you start working your business, just so that you can benefit from both of those programs. So actually, once you get to Ruby and Diamond, you get another part of your paycheck, which is called a matching bonus. And what that is every Emerald that's on your team, whatever their team cycle bonus is that they earned that week, Beachbody is giving you a pat on the back as a leader and saying, you know what, we're going to match that 10% and add it to your paycheck. It's not coming out of your coach's team cycle bonus. It's coming out of Beachbody's pocket, just as a like great job leadership kind of bonus. So let's say I have, you know, 10 Emeralds on my team and they all earn $100 this week in team cycle bonus. So, you know, $1,000 collectively. So Beachbody's just going to add an extra $100 to my paycheck for saying, great job. You did a great job as a leader and you're teaching your team. So here you go. It's pretty awesome. And then as you get higher in rank into the Star Diamonds, there's various bonus pools that you can be eligible for once a quarter, but we'll talk about that stuff later once you guys hit Diamond, which you all are. So that is pretty much all I wanted to explain to you guys today. I just kind of wanted you to see a little bit about how the volume thing works. There is some strategy as far as which side you want to place coaches on when it comes to volume and maximizing that team cycle bonus. But what I like to teach you guys is that if you're going to assign your spouse, put them on your weak leg, because that is a business center that you can control. And you can be putting people into your spouse or significant other's business center and adding that volume to your weak leg. And then other than that, I would go back and forth, left and right, left and right, left and right, to keep it even until you get to diamond. And diamond is 4 coaches on your left, 4 coaches on your right, 1 on each side needs to be an emerald. So your spouse or significant other is an easy one to make an emerald. And then, you know, if you get somebody else that's interested in building the business, you can put them on your right leg, and then otherwise just go back and forth so that you have even numbers and you can get yourself to diamond. Once your diamond is stable, then we can talk about strategy as far as where to place business builders to get more volume on your weak leg and stuff like that. But that's kind of down the road. I just wanted to touch on it a little bit because I know a couple of you have been asking me questions about that as you're signing people and kind of wondering why I'm telling you which side is better. So I am going to go ahead and cut this off. We're about 20 minutes in right now. But Sarah, did you have any questions about any of that? I know you hopped on a couple minutes late.
No.
No.
Good.
Did it all make sense for the most part?
No.
Okay. All right. So that was all I kind of wanted to explain to you guys today. I'm going to be on the cruise ship next week. So just a reminder, there is no call next week, but I have plenty of training stuff set up for you guys to post automatically in case the internet isn't working for me. If you have questions, still continue to post them in the Coach Basics group.
You guys need to stay out of the refrigerator. No.
Answer them. Yeah.
Sorry.
But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. So, yeah. If you don't have any questions, I guess we can say goodbye.